Alright guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday, the 12th of November 2019 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright, it's my Rob's birthday today, guys. You know Rob, don't you? He's 20 today. Can you believe that? 20 years old. Where's that time gone? Do you know what I mean? I mean, some of you guys have seen him since he was down here, haven't you? You know, when you look back at some of my old videos and that. 20 years old is the lad today. Makes me proud, that boy. He's a good lad. Out of gold, genuine. I know all those mums and dads, we always big our kids up, you know what I mean? But a lot of people say nice things about him to me. And do you know, like when someone comes up to you and they go, oh, he's such a beautiful, or he's such a... I always think, yeah, he's just saying that. But when they come up to me, they always go, he's such a considerate, thoughtful lad, is your son. And everyone always says that. They say the same thing, so I think that's true. So, yeah, he gets it from his dad, obviously. So, happy birthday, son. You make me well proud. So guys, what do you want to talk about? Obviously I didn't get a chance to speak to you after the Manchester City game at the weekend. Fantastic results. A lot of controversy and talking points, etc., etc. When we've got this, where Gomez and Sterling squared up during the game, and that's obviously spilled over on international duty this week with England. I'm not going to go on about it too much because it's all over the news. Everyone's got an opinion about it. Everyone, this, that, the other, blah, 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 blah. You thought that Sterling had pulled the blade on him or something. I think there's been a bit of an overreaction with it, personally. Look, I don't like Sterling. Well, I'm not going to say I don't like him. I don't have a lot of time for him. I didn't when he was at Liverpool, and maybe I'm a little bit bitter, about him since he left. But for me, right, I don't see the point in just dropping someone, but keeping him in the squad and keeping him, they're still training. So you're a part of everything, but you're not going to play. What's the point of that? I don't understand that, mate. If you dropped because of an incident, then you're home and that's it, you're out. So to me, if you're only going to drop him from a game, which I'm not saying that he should be dropped, I'm just saying if you're going to drop him from, what's the point? I don't understand. Like, we're going to drop him from this game, but you can play the next one. It's like, I don't know. Do you agree with me, guys? What do you think about that? I don't think I'd want to upset Gomez. Do you know what I mean? You see that picture of Gomez looking down on Sterling, and he's a big lad in comparison to Raheem. I know he's not the biggest kid, but much ado about nothing, I think. I mean, the natural thing here, guys, the obvious thing here is to stick the knife into Sterling, not actually really knife him, but to have a go at him because we're Liverpool fans and he plays for Man City and that. But I can't do that, mate, guys. I've got to be honest. I just think, what a load of rubbish. They're supposedly all right now, and they're out at training and stuff like that. So I don't understand it, guys. I don't understand it. So let me know your thoughts on that one. Anyway, so I was just having a little mooch around. There's not really, a lot of news doing because it is obviously the international break. And look, guys, I'm not going to go over what I think of the international football because I hate it. I can't stand it. Yes, I will watch the tournament, the European final, European, you know what I mean, Euro finals. I'll watch the World Cup finals. I'm not interested in that other new shite that's starting. But this, you know what I mean, the qualifiers and friendlies, and it's just, you just get into club football and it feels like it's non-stop. And for me, my weekends are ruined because of it. Because I make like a whole weekend normally is like watching certain programs, football programs, Football Focus, Sky Sports News and all that. Watch a couple of games and then maybe watch a Serie A game or something like that in the evening. Then it's like, right, what am I going to do this weekend then? Do you know what I mean? So for me, I'm not really that bothered about it, to be honest. I'm not bothered at all, but I probably won't watch. I never watch, to be honest. I was going to mention, first of all, we'll mention that the Mo Salah and Andy Robertson. I was going to call him Gareth Robertson for some reason. Mo Salah and Andy Robertson are both injury doubts for that game against Palace. Now, it's ages away, so I don't really get, I'm not paying too much attention to that. I was just looking here on the Echo. Salah's been troubled by a persistent ankle issue. And I think they're saying that Robertson's is very similar. Robertson is, deemed a doubt for that game at Palace. What else are they saying here? Salah is a doubt for the trip to Selhurst Park on the 23rd of November, but he'll be given every chance to prove his fitness before the return of Premier League football. Obviously, Andy Robertson has withdrawn from the Scotland squad. That came out today, so he'll miss games against Kazakhstan and Cyprus. Heavily swollen ankle over the weekend, but was adamant he would report for international duty. But he's going to stay with him for a few days before returning to Merseyside to be assessed. The Salah. Well, I was going to say the Salah one is a concern, but obviously the Andy Robertson is equally as important to Liverpool Football Club. So I think we've just got to hope that all right, I'm banging on about the international break, but at least now they've got that time to rest or maybe make some progress and see what's going on. Obviously, Salah's had that scan with the Egyptian medical team. But he's not gonna figure in their game. So a little bit of a concern there, guys. I don't know if you're flapping. I mean, I saw on what was it? Some football program the other day. They were saying about Liverpool could do it, but they're only an injury or two away from what can't we do with that? So I don't want to be negative about it. So let's just see. I prefer to just think, well, it's a way off. Let's see what happens. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and there's one other thing I want to talk to you about while we're here. Is this lad Erling Haaland? He scored another hat-trick at the weekend. He's 19. He plays for Red Bull Salzburg. He's a striker. I did a bit of digging on him the other day. So these stats are probably wrong, knowing me. 21 games, 35 goals, and 6 hat-tricks. Liverpool are keeping an eye on him. He's currently the top scorer in the Champions League on 7 so far this season, ahead of Lewandowski and Sterling, Salah and Oxlade-Chamberlain. They've got 3 in comparison. But there was something on the members' website which was posted last month on the members' news page there, and that was saying that we had joined the race for the £50 million rated star, according to an agent close to his club, as Rafa would say. He's claimed that the Reds made an informal inquiry to Red Bull about the player's availability after his recent performance against us in the Champions League, a game in which he scored, although we had been showing interest in him prior to them. Blah, blah, blah. He's the son of former Manchester City defender Erling Haaland. He's been linked to the host of European clubs, including Man City, Man United, Real Madrid and Barcelona, valued at 50 million, like I said. A source close to the players' club claims Liverpool have followed up on an initial inquiry by proposing a possible deal whereby Haaland could see out the season with Red Bull if a deal was set in stone with Liverpool. And the source is quoted as saying, Manchester City looked like making a move in the summer, but Liverpool have proposed trying to broker a deal now, which could be concluded in January. With the player being allowed to see out the second half of the season with them, with Red Bull. Obviously Liverpool have done similar deals before. One problem for Liverpool could be the controversial agent Mino Raiola. Is that how you pronounce his name, guys? No idea. Sorry about what. Something in my eye. My eyes are sore today. He's one of his representatives. I think his dad does a lot of his advising, I don't even know if his dad's classed as his agent, but that I was going to say a rude name then, but that agent is involved in there. He once branded Jurgen Klopp a piece of shit for his treatment of former Liverpool striker Mario Balotelli, so probably not a good thing. I think we do have some interest in this boy from what people are saying and what I'm reading and hearing and things like that. But I'm not so sure that Liverpool would be going in and paying £50 million for a 19-year-old in that league. However, he is doing the business in the Champions League against... we have to assume, decent teams. I aren't sure who he scored those goals against, if I'm completely honest. I don't know all of them anyway. But it's just one that I think you should maybe listen out for. Okay, so keep an eye out and an ear open for him, Erling Haaland. If you go to www.KopTalk.com, he's on the front page at the moment. You can click on him there, and you will... basically see the article that I've just quoted from. I need to edit that article because I just noticed a word is missing from it. But I'll do that after speaking to you guys. So that's it. I just wanted to kind of touch base with you, really. I don't want to do too long a video, alright? So I am here. I am kicking around, doing bits and pieces on the website and that. I did get the Premier League table up to look at that as well. Obviously we're at the top there, 34 points. you know, we're 8 points clear of Leicester City and Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea are creeping up there, guys. Look, straight away I've gone to Chelsea and ignoring Leicester City, which is pretty snobbish, isn't it? Brendan's doing a great job. So we're on 34. Leicester and Chelsea are both on 26. Manchester City are 25. And then you've got a big drop then down to Sheffield United, of all teams, in 5th on 17. That's some jump, that, like, isn't it? Arsenal on 17 as well. Manchester United on 16. So you know me, I don't like to you know, start getting excited about things because, guys, you know, I mean, it's November, and you know, there's a long way to go, and I certainly, you know, I'm not one of them people that's going to. I just like to. I like to be quiet, which is quite funny because some of you will be like, "Oh, you're right, gobshite. What do you mean quiet?" What I mean is, I like to be quiet. I just like to observe. Do you know what I mean? And see what happens. You know, when you start giving it all this and all that, you know, things start going wrong, and you can be made to look very silly. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just enjoying it. It's nice that Liverpool are in this position. You know, we've been through a lot together, guys. I don't know how long I've made videos on YouTube. Obviously, you might have been on KopTalk. It's more than 20 years now, KopTalk. You know, if you might know me from there on the actual website. Or you might just watch my videos. I've probably done the videos for 7, 8, 9 years. I've no idea. I don't know. But however long you've been on this journey with me, you know, we've been through some times when we've been really upset, haven't we, and depressed and stressed, and seen no faith. But he did change us into believers, hasn't he? He's made me a believer. You know, so and. It's just good, you know. We're just enjoying it. We're saying positive things. You know, we're not rattling on about the owners and all that. We're just like, it's just nice, isn't it, for us just to be able to enjoy football again. And I felt like for a couple of years, not so long ago, that it was every video I was making was rant this, rant that. You guys saying get the tripod out and everything. But I'm quite, you know, you can probably even tell by my mannerisms today. I'm relaxed. I'm chilled, guys. So I'm really enjoying things at the moment, and all we can do is keep the faith, isn't it? So I just wanted to touch base with you. Let's enjoy it, and let's hope that them Liverpool players are all right. You know, Salah and Robertson, in time for that Crystal Palace game. Palace are 12th. Just below mid-table, just looking at that league there. All right, so if you're a DKB.TV subscriber, I haven't got anything for you today, I don't think. I just wanted to surface on here. But as soon as I do, I'll be on there for you. Guys, as ever, if you want to support me, you can find the information in the video description below where you can become a KopTalk member. Which also gives you free access to DKB.TV, where I've got hundreds of extra videos, and I talk a bit more freely on there. I think it's a bit more private. We've got all that Black Friday or whatever it's called coming up, haven't we? The fuck knows when that is. I know it's on a Friday. I will be doing a promo then. Which will probably be the best promo of the year. Friday, November 29th, it says. So if you're thinking of becoming a member or DKB.TV subscriber, you know, if you want to support me, then that'll be the day to grab it, I reckon. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you that right now. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the other side on DKB.TV. I do need a bit of a shave. I do keep a bit of stubble these days. You know what I'm saying? Down £94, guys, on this lifestyle change. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right then. I could sit and talk to you all day today, believe it or not. But I'm just sort of like, I'm just chilled. I'm just enjoying watching Liverpool at the moment, and I'm enjoying talking to you guys. All right. So drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. If there's anything that I need to know about or should be discussing with you, let me know, because I'm always open for suggestions. You know what I'm saying, guys? When I say suggestions, I mean of content, not go fuck yourself, chubs. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, take it easy, and we'll speak soon. Okay, I can't be doing this hair up here. All right, kids, speak to you in a bit.